Okay, from Mexico, in this corner, I'll start with a smoke for short. Just crouching and jump through on by aiming right about there. No further right than the edge of that second black triangle on the antenna. And that smoke short, the way I like it, where it goes really deep into the porch like that, makes it pretty much impossible for this pit player to see if I've snuck under the porch through the smoke. And it makes it much more difficult for this guy to throw good nades at me as we're pushing up long. And I can throw that same smoke from this corner. You got to get to it while standing. If you're crouching, I think you just end up in... Oh, maybe you can't get in there. I don't know. I think you just end up in the tunnel. Either way, get there while standing, then crouch, and aim right about here, just above this, that rafter there, no further right. And jump throw while crouched. And if we're pushing up on that, if we're going long, I could just hop up on the edge of the barrel, throw a flash for long real quick to help out my guys up ahead. Same smoke here, obviously. And this flash is like a little bit of a one-way peek for our guy at the corner there. He's not going to get flashed, and he's going to flash most everything over there. A couple ways to throw that. You can just get right up on the edge of the barrel, like I did there, and just throw just underneath the middle of that rafter there. That's the thereabouts. Or you can move up a little bit, a step or two, and throw a tiny bit lower. Have it go just a little bit further, and now it's not quite as... It's almost as good of a one-way peak, but now it goes a little deeper, and it will get all along this wall here, while also not going too far for this angle. So those are the options for that. So moving on to ramp smokes, you can just aim right about here, below this dot here. Not this one over here, but this one over here. Then down to this very faint dot below it. And then just down and right a little bit from the middle of that dot. Higher is safer, lower is more dangerous. Lower would mean it would be deeper into the top mid even than that, but I think that's about right, because this way I can guarantee not giving up any one-ways against either of those corners. But the way I throw it instead is I'm just using my Viewmodel, which is the desktop Viewmodel, and I put it right in the middle of this lighter colored section of the wall here. So I just stick the pointy bit of my my smoke grenade, right there, right in the middle of that thing there. If you can see that. Desktop Viewmodel, preset position 1, no, or just the regular offsets. Same thing here. And also smoke left mid, aiming carefully to right about here, right in the little, right between the underside of this rafter and just outside of the that shutter. So somewhere around there. Just try to be pretty accurate to that right there. Yeah, that's what I'm going for. Like right around here. To get the correct height so that it doesn't show this guy anything towards the ramp. And at the same time doesn't really give this guy anything to play with back here. And with that smoke up, it's a good time to do like a mouse 1 and 2 flash for over top of the roof and then peek this angle here. Because now that flash doesn't flash anything over here, but in that case this guy's smoked off, so be a good time for that. Speaking of flashes for over there, I can do one over here, just aiming horizontally about in line with the bottom of this line, and then up to like the middle of this section of wood, and up to about the middle of this pipe. Anywhere in this area is fine. So just up like that, and jump throw, bounce it off the skybox, let it bounce off the roof above you, or just past. And if you do a little lower, that's fine too. And it's fine if I'm over here too, it's not going to flash me. And also do the same kind of flash from up here as well, just aiming just above the corner of that window there, about like that. Whether I'm standing or crouched, it's about the same. Gets this short side and anybody pushing up, but not the long side. If I do want to flash both sides, I could do it from here by aiming right about here. You see this darkest brick on the corner? Just above that and just off to the right a little bit. About like this is perfect. So aim here, throw. Wait a second, let my gun come out, and then peek this. It was a little tiny bit high, but that's fine. It's right in the right area. See, I'm not really flashed, but it's going to hit both these angles watching that. That's about it. Oh, I can smoke Moto here too. Just aiming right at the bottom of that flower pot, right where it meets the wall there. Or you could be a little safer by going to the right because you don't want to hit something, but that works fine. Whether it's just as a feint or for teammates pushed up much farther ahead, either way, that works.